Coach, how did Heinrich come back today? He was able to practice and go pretty much today.
Yeah, he was full go today. No restrictions whatsoever.
Tommy Hill got a lot of snaps at wide receiver last week. What do you like about what he brings to the offense?
It's just the element of speed. We're still trying to figure out how to get the ball to a lot of people. It doesn't have to always just be a big shot, a shot play for him. Like, we can throw him intermediate balls, catch and run types of balls. So I think he's in the process of transitioning into receiver play, and we're in the process of trying to figure out, the best ways to get him the ball and get him in space, because he's very athletic and can actually, run very well.
Okay, Heinrich is full go. What about Sims?
Had a good practice today. They're both, splitting time, splitting reps. We're taking it day by day just to see, at the end of the week where we are, from a health standpoint, from a football standpoint. But Jeff keeps getting stronger and stronger. He's not 100% yet by any means, but he's out there practicing.
Is it helpful? I mean, is it helpful to you that they're, I don't want to say the same guy, you don't have to change much in the offense?
Yeah, it is. Because they're both, can run the football, throw the football. So it's been a smooth transition. A little bit more physical run game with Heinrich than with Jeff, but other than that, it's relatively the same.
Is that number 2 running back spot, does Emmett kind of have a lock on that, or is Quentin still in contention to maybe get some reps in one of these games?
I wouldn't say anyone has a lock on any position. That's coach speak. I understand that, but we want guys to compete every day. I think it's by committee. I think Emmett's obviously got more experience at the running back position, but Josh Fleeks just keeps coming on. I just gotta put him in the game and let him go. Transitioning from receiver to running back in the Big Ten, it's not an easy task, but he's had 2 really good weeks, and just watching him today, had a really good day today. He's locked in, he's focused, and he's committed to playing running back.
Would you have envisioned in the offseason when you were projecting what this offense was going to look like, that you would have been able to hang your hat on the amount of power that you guys showed, like, let's say the first drive of the second half Saturday?
No, but it's a testament, I think, to what we say we are. Like, I don't care about stats. I don't care about anything other than winning. And that's the way Coach looks at it. And we're going to do whatever we have to do to win games. If that's throw it for 600 and run it for -20, we'll do that. It's just whatever we have to do to win games, we're going to do it. I think the last 2 games we've done a nice job of taking care of the football. If you take care of the football, you have a chance to win games. And, how we're playing right now is, we're going to have to, again, like I said last week, we're going to have to throw the ball a little bit, especially in these next 8 weeks. We're going to have to develop our passing game even more in order to have the success we want. But to answer your question in a long way, I did not envision it looking exactly like it does right now, but whatever it takes.
Especially in the run game, how much does the defense sort of steel you guys to what you're doing, just given what they've done on their side?
It's awesome. I think having a great defense like we have allows us to kind of find our way, and not find our way in a bad way, but like, we don't have to go out there and, you've been places where 3 possessions in and you're down 14-0, and now all of a sudden you're pressing and doing weird stuff. With our defense, it's like, maybe it's a bad thing. They allow us to just kind of relax and kind of fit our groove, and if we go out 3 and out once or twice, we don't panic because we know we're going to get the ball back.
You looked at that film of the game, reviewing Heinrich's performance. What stood out to you? Where does he need to work?
He's got to get in shape. We're giving him a hard time. Like, we love the explosive runs, but if he has an explosive run, we almost have to take him out of the game because he's hyperventilating. And it was a hot game and everything, and his emotions and everything was running high. But you can watch him on that one drive when we ran like 9 straight runs. He's handing the ball off, and he looks like Rocky. In the 8th round, he's like about to fall over. So he's got to just get in shape. The kid's so tough and super competitive, and he would do anything in the world just to have success on one play at a time. So it's cool to watch him play and watch him grow.
You mentioned Fleeks doing some running back. Does he have a pretty good history with that, or?
It started out just putting him in there just to because we only have 2 or 3, and he's not getting a ton of reps at wide out, and he's a bigger body, so just letting him catch some balls and stuff, and he sneaks in there every once in a while and carries one, and today looked pretty dang good. So maybe we can grow that role.
So he went there after the injuries.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What's the extent of exposure that you've had to the option before the last few weeks?
Ron Brown.
Yeah. In your coaching history, is there any times where
never option routes? That's the only thing that's option routes. But we started watching it, during the summer, and it's so unique. It's awesome. And Coach Brown's kind of taken our whole staff under his wing and kind of taught us the way of the land from that standpoint.
Anthony had a phenomenal game against Louisiana Tech. What have you seen from him, especially after Minnesota?
Again, we challenge him every day, just, ball security, taking care of the football. I think that, that's been a focus for him. He's known what to do on every play for the most part. So I think he's just got to focus. He knows that this team, his teammates need him really bad right now at this moment in time. So I think he's committed to the team and committed to making sure that he's ready to roll each and every play.
What's unique about Michigan? Unique challenge there?
They're older. I mean, there's a bunch, a couple of graduates, I think 8 graduates / seniors. There's one sophomore corner's an NFL player already. They got tremendous length and athleticism. They play with great physicality. You can tell they're a bunch of grown men. They're very smart. They're very rarely out of position. They play with great pad level. They tackle very well. They play on the ball very well. I mean, there's a reason they're the top defense in the country, and it shows. And it's going to be a huge test for us, come Saturday. But they're a really good defense.
How comparable are they to, say, Georgia from last year, or some of the defenses you faced?
The Philadelphia Eagles. I had to play that one that had 2 years ago. Very comparable, especially up front, like the front seven. Just the length that they play with. They shrink the box with their size, and they play off blocks. I mean, their technique just in the run game of playing behind blocks and off blocks and using their hands is, you can tell they're coached up very, very, very well.
What kind of growth have you seen from your offensive line, particularly just as run blockers, what they've been able to do the last few weeks?
I think in today's world, you don't get to play offensive line where you're with a team who's under center and handing the ball off as much as we do from under center and getting downhill runs. I think that helps those guys and gives them an edge of getting downhill a little bit more than some guys that are in spread offenses are playing more laterally. We're playing downhill, so I think that's helped those guys. They just keep grinding every week. We all know our deficiencies as coaches and players, and they attack their deficiencies and fix them, one at a time each day. So, coach's mantra of 1% better. That's kind of how they live.
How close is Tom Hill? Seems like he's getting more reps at wide receiver. How close is he? The guy, it's like his spot where it feels at home for him.
I'd say we're getting close. I mean, he keeps, he's a super smart guy. He comes in and, hey, what plays do I have? And Garrett sits down with him for about 40 minutes, and he knows it, and then he gets out there and we get it executed and gets more comfortable with it. So I think he's getting closer and closer.
Coach Rule yesterday called Lindenmeyer a guy, especially after his performance. What have you seen from him? What did you see on that tape?
Just growth, I think, and confidence. Every rep he gets more confident. And the more confident you get allows you to free yourself up. And the more free you are allows you to play better, and without hesitation. So I just seen a guy that's getting more reps, getting more game reps. And I think he just keeps, he's using it to his advantage. If he's getting reps and not getting any better, that's shame on us, right? So he's using the reps and improving each and every time he's out there.
Anything else for Coach Satterfield?
All right, thanks, guys.